Good evening, everyone, and welcome for more Solo Crisis League. This is Season 6, Round 4. So, in here we're using Teen Titans and Crisis 4. We are also playing two-handed, which is something that, if you've been watching recently, is something that's still relatively new to me, but I think I'm picking it up. It's getting a little better each round, I think. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So, this is our second attempt at it. The first one actually went pretty well. I was happy with my score, and on top of that, I think Crisis 4 is vastly improved by playing multiplayer. It's okay in solo, but in multiplayer, it's a lot more interesting because different characters can get different crises. You can have multiple crises on one and none on another. There's lots of stuff you can do. It's a lot of more interesting in how it works. So tonight, it is two-handed. Our first player is going to be Crisis Starfire, and that reads: once during each of your turns, if you control 4 or more different card types, choose a player. That player may destroy a card in their hand. I'm planning on using that liberally, honestly, especially once we have those starter cards out and about, because there's really not that many destruction cards available in this game. There's a few, of course, but not really that many. Of course, the number one options are going to be detonators. I'll probably focus on giving the detonators and stuff to Starfire, so she can use her ability to clear out the other character. At least that's how I'm thinking about using it. So, who's that other character going to be? Our options are Crisis Blue Beetle or the Flash from Crisis 4. So, I went Crisis Blue Beetle, and I don't think it's really a difficult decision, honestly. So here's how the Flash reads. Once during each of your turns, you may add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. You pay 1 less to buy that card this turn. So, yeah, it's 1 less on the card. Fantastic. But how often are you actually going to use that? You better really want that card for one. I guess it'd be good if it was a villain to get that a little bit cheaper and out of the way. But most of the time, you're just rushing the main deck for no reason. You should be keeping that as big as possible to give yourself as much time as possible, I think. So I'm really passing on the Flash, regardless of who the second character is. But the second character is actually going to be pretty useful. And that reads: when any player is attacked, you may discard 2 ongoing cards. If you do, that player avoids the attack. So that's going to help. That's going to help us. It's going to allow us to avoid first appearance attacks from villains, stuff like that. So that's who we're going with. It was a pretty easy choice, and we're just going to get right down to it, I think. So like I said, this is our second attempt. Let's see how we do. Titans together. All right, we got a unite here a unity card right away. Colony suit. No, okay. Arsenal, not much use from that one, honestly. Cadmus Labs and Lasso of Lightning. Okay, so Starfire's up first. We have to destroy. Oh, we have to figure out what our crises are first. We have Insecure for Crisis Starfire and Unappreciated by Blue Beetle. Insecure reads: discard each of the 5 or greater cost cards you control. You can't play cards of cost 5 or greater. Contribute a card of cost 5 or greater. Now that's going to take some time, honestly. It's not going to be easy in order for us to get that. So we'll have to take care of that soon. And then Unappreciated: each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Contribute 3 cards with cost 1 to beat this crisis. Okay, so it can really be any card. That's a nice bonus. We could probably just get some kicks of Blue Beetle or something. So what I'm thinking right now is we get 1 good card, just a single card. Okay, so we can probably get Lasso of Lightning for Starfire here, give it to Insecure and take care of that. And we'll get maybe some kicks or something for Unappreciated and Blue Beetle, and we'll be fine there too. So let's just see how fast we can pull that off. We do have to destroy a card for having a personal crisis. We did lose Valiant Guard, which is a pretty good defense card when you're playing multiplayer. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just 3 power. With the 3 power, I'm going to go ahead and get a kick. There's a good chance I'm just going to give it over to Blue Beetle in the moment, but we'll find out when we get there. New card comes out. Vigilant Guard. Cool. And we destroy a card. Reach Scarab. That would have been a very, very good defense card, and it's gone. So we'll have to deal with that later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, with that 5, we're going to go ahead and get Lasso of Lightning so that we can give it to Insecure when the time comes. Now, we can't get cards from the destroyed pile. That is my biggest woe with, nope, did I mess something up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has too many cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is an extra card. That's what's going on here. Sorry. So it should have 3 vulnerabilities in here, and then the rest will go over here. Okay. Sorry, messed that up. Anyway, so there's no way to get cards from the destroyed pile in Crisis 4, which is the one thing I really wish it did have. It's the feature I really like across the other Crisis games, and not having that really hurts when the game physically destroys cards. Not physically destroys, but you know what I mean. Through the course of the game, it destroys cards. Oh, molecular vibration and another molecular vibration. Okay, I don't know why this is all going down like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. With that 4, we're going to get Vigilant Guard and Colony Sue. Okay. Should be okay. We're getting there. Alright. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Tactile Kinesis. Alright, new card, new turn. It is just 2 power, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and buy ourselves Arsenal. I don't really want it. We're just going to give it to Unappreciated when we're able to. So at this point of the game, I'm just focusing on getting rid of the crises. Oh, we shuffled, didn't we? We're supposed to be gaining weaknesses due to Slade Wilson. So that's the first time each of us have shuffled. So that is our first weakness each. Alright, how we doing Starfire? New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Another copy of Vigilant Guard. I think I'll give that one to probably Blue Beetle so they both have a copy floating around. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll use that 4 to buy Birthday Cake because that's a very good card to have in multiplayer. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What do we have here? Bunch of punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to go ahead and get Titans together. Get our first Unity card out here. Get things moving in the right direction. New card coming out. New card getting destroyed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna give Colony Suit to Unappreciated. And we'll go 1, 2, 3 power. We'll go ahead and get ourselves a molecular vibration. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. Okay. Where are those 5 cost cards I bought? Lasso of Lightning. We're going to give that over here. And then this says each time you contribute to a crisis, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. So we do have to add a card. That is gone though. Insecure is defeated. This is removed from the game. That's right. Insecure is down. First personal crisis avoided. And we just keep going with this turn. So we only get 1, 2 power, but that's enough to buy the Vigilant Guard I wanted. And that works. We're going to gain a new weakness over here because we're about to shuffle. And then we're going to do the same thing for Starfire in a moment. I would really like to see that Omen card soon. That would be nice. Getting weakness over here as well. Omen's a Unity card that allows you to destroy cards. And I use it vigorously whenever I get my chance. Alright. New card comes out. Starfire does not have a crisis, so that's just the end of that. Don't need to destroy anything. We're going to give Kick Up to Unappreciated. The third card we give to Unappreciated is going to be Arsenal, so we're not going to do anything else just yet. We'll put out Molecular Vibration, though, and then 1 power that we won't be spending. Alright, new card comes out. New card getting destroyed by Blue Beetle. Now, Ravager is a good card to have. Here's Arsenal, so we contribute that so a new card comes out. And then these are all removed from the game as Unappreciated is beaten. So we are officially out of the first 2 personal crises. So that's a good sign. We're going to put Titans together out, so that's 2 power, 3 total. We'll use that 3 to go ahead and get Ravager. New card comes out. Nothing to destroy because we no longer have a personal crisis. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4 power. We'll use that 4 power. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves a copy of Static. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Card comes out. Omen, there she is. All right, 1, 2, 3 power. Nothing from these two cards, unfortunately. With that, we'll go ahead and buy a kick. We're going to want that kick to start getting some higher power turns. Get a new weakness over here because it's time to shuffle. That's 3 weaknesses floating around, but we have a destruction card in each deck. We have a destruction mechanic built into Starfire, and there's Omen out there, so we are on our way to slimming these decks down and seeing what we can do. All right, 5 cards exactly. Perfect. 3 power, and choose a foe. That foe draws a card. 4, 5, 6 that we will use to buy Omen. All right, that's good. That's a good turn. New weakness over here, but that's okay. We have Omen now. We're going to start destroying things really easily. Because with Omen out, it's going to trigger whenever either player plays a Unity card. So it helps both people. All right, we should have 6 cards over here for Blue Beetle. Ooh, Speed Force. I lost that one last game, so luckily we have it now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go ahead, I guess we're going to go ahead and get another kick. Everything out there is 5 or more. Every single option. New card comes out. Biometric Exosuit. Okay. There we go. Omen. You may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We'll destroy the weakness we have. We also get 2 power for Titans together. 5 power. And then we get a card draw for Blue Beetle. 6, 7, and 8. With that 8, we're going to buy... I'm really tempted to just get Speed Force and call it a day. I think I am, because that's going to be a lot of card draw. All that card draw is going to increase the odds we get to use Starfire's ability, because it's more cards per hand. If you control one or more ongoing cards, you may destroy a card in your hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy a weakness in our hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 power. With that 4 power, we're going to go ahead and get Biometric Exosuit, and we'll also say goodbye to Gizmo. That's going to allow us to access Omen's ability. Having more ongoing cards is always a good thing. Got Damian Wayne out there, but I kind of have to choose which character I want to have it at this point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. The new weakness for blue. Oh wait, we don't have crises. We don't have to gain those weaknesses. Okay. I think that's an extra one, unfortunately, in Starfire. It's only if you have a personal crisis that you gain a weakness. My bad. New card comes out. All right, 1, 2 power, and all my vulnerabilities, unfortunately. We'll just say goodbye to blank and call it a day. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forgot to put a card out. With our 6, I think what we want to do is go for the other Titans Together card. That's going to increase the amount of times we can use Unity. Unity is going to be really strong right now since we have Omen. It's going to be really important to use that to clear out these early decks. New card comes out. Silent Armor. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We control 1, 2, 3 card types. I could control a 4th. These, unfortunately, weaknesses won't do anything. With the 3 power, we'll go ahead and we'll get a kick. No, we'll get Colony Suit. That's potentially worth more. I don't know if I have any equipment yet. Having equipment is going to be a good thing. More card types. It's good for Starfire to have a diverse number of card types. The more the merrier, I guess. We can use our ability often. Let's get destroying here. How you doing? What do you got over here? If I control one or more ongoing cards, I may destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy this weakness as 1, 2 power total. Forgot to put a card out again. With the 2 power, we're not going to be able to do anything, unfortunately. But we did get rid of a weakness, so that's good. Your card comes out. Two power. You may discard an ongoing card you control. If you do, an additional +1 power and destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. Sure, we'll discard molecular vibration, getting us to 3 power, and destroying vulnerability. 4, 5 power. With the 5 power, I think we're going to go ahead and get Bunker. Again, card draw is great for Starfire's ability. All right, here's Biometric Exosuit here for 1, 2, 3, and destroy a card. There's another weakness gone. 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think the move here is to get Cadmus Labs. Or, you know what, we'll get Damian Wayne and Magic Bracers. Get a defense card and the ability to discard some of these ongoing cards. Because playing Unity cards as much as possible is the way to go. You don't want to just have them out there and leave them there. You want to discard them as much as possible so you can play them more. Alright, new card comes out. Got a few villains out there now. But I think we're getting to a good place of our deck. So I think we can start focusing on the villains soon. Maybe not. Okay, 1, 2, 3 power is all we got. I think I will go ahead and buy a kick with that. And we'll move on to that next turn. Water Bearer. Alright, not a great hand here either. 1, 2, 3 power. We're going to go ahead. We'll get Water Bearer because it's like a kick, but it gets a new ability attached to it. Alright, there's our 5. Birthday Cake. 3 power. Each foe may draw a card. Or choose a foe, that foe draws a card. So 3, 4, 5, 6 cards for Blue Beetle. Alright, so that's 3 power. 4, 5, 6. If I discard Omen, I can get to 7, 8. So we're going to do that. We're going to discard Omen again to 7, 8. With that 8 power. I'm tempted to just say goodbye to all the villains, honestly. Yeah, we'll say goodbye to Phobia. Goodbye to Zookeeper and Gizmo. Just a big sweep across all those villains. Clear out that lineup. Build ourselves up. Keep going, right? All right, let's see. We got 6 cards for Blue Beetle. What can you do with them? That's a little better. We're going to use Ravager. We can use that to destroy a card. Do we have any weaknesses floating around? I think we do. Nope, we got vulnerability over here. Just as good. So that's 1 power. We can discard these 2 to draw 2 more cards. 3 power. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 power. Okay. With that, we'll say goodbye to Cinder Block. Still have 7 left over. Let's go ahead and get a... you know what? Silent Armor might be better for Starfire. We'll get Cloak of Raven. Yeah. That's what I want. Cloak of Raven. Alright, I think we're getting to beat Slade Wilson time. We're getting pretty close if we're not there already, honestly. Here we go. Speed Force. 2 power and draw 2 cards. Terrible cards, but they're out of the way. 3, 4, 5, and each choose a foe. They can draw a card. 6, 7. We control 1, 2, 3 card types, unfortunately. With the 7, we'll go ahead and get we'll get Silent Armor. Silent Armor is going to help. Okay, new card comes out. Detonator, okay. New wave destroying cards. Titans together, that's 2 power. 3 power with Ravager, which we will use to destroy a punch. 4, 5, and 6. What do I want to do? I think I'll do Cadmus Labs. Still have a lot of starters around. We're getting there, obviously. But it's not great. Static. We've got static here, but I can't really use them. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think we'll go ahead and get another silent armor. Again, using that to trigger Starfire's ability. Hopefully soon. Haven't had a lot of that. I just want to kind of see what's in my deck. So we've got one. There's one of each there. All right, so we need some more heroes. We don't have many heroes, but we do have Omen now that I think about it. And that's going to be always out soon enough. Miss Martian. I do like that card. We're going to use Damian Wayne, discard Titans together, and draw a card. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, which we'll use to get Miss Martian and Detonator. All right, we're doing good with Blue Beetle over here. How are we doing with Starfire? I'm not so sure. A little on the fence. I want to use the ability. We're just not getting it to trigger yet. All right, we can destroy a card. We'll destroy this weakness. Then it's 1, 2, new ongoing card coming out. 3, 4. And we control 1, 2, only 3 card types. So with that 4, we'll go ahead and buy Static because he's a hero. And hero seems to be what we're pretty low on. Do have Omen now, though, so that's good. We have Omen out, I should say. Not discarded. All right. New card comes out. It's a new villain. That's no big deal. Titans Together comes out, so that's 2 power. Triggers Omen to destroy a card. Do I have any weaknesses? Nope, we've got a vulnerability, so that's gone. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6. I can put any ongoing cards I buy this turn into my hand. There's none out there, though. Just Zookeeper, which doesn't really qualify. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to say goodbye to Zookeeper, and you know what? We're going to beat Slade Wilson, but we're going to leave him out here because his effect does remain in play. All right, we're going to see how this goes. So, since Blue Beetle beat him, we're going to go ahead and get a new personal crisis for Blue Beetle, and that is Trial by Combat. Each time a villain enters the lineup, you discard a card. Contribute a defense card. Very well, we can do that. And then, our new villain is Cheshire. Can I defend? No one can defend, so each player destroys a card of cost 1, 2, or 3 they control, and 1 in their hand. For each you cannot gain a weakness. So we have to lose Molecular Vibration, I think, and Colony Suit, because we can't defend. And then over here, nothing from our in play, but we do have to destroy this kick from hand. Okay, we survived Cheshire's attack, but we do have to deal with Trial by Combat. New card comes out. We'll use Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Put 1 of each type into your hand and discard the rest. Alright. We're just going to give Vigilant Guard to Trial by Combat to end that. So that crisis is over before it even really affected us. Never got to the point where we had to deal with it. And that's okay with me. Alright. 1, 2, 3 will discard Omen to destroy this vulnerability in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. With 7, I think we're going to go ahead and get Cassie Sandsmark. Alright, so Blue Beetle is up. Oh, wait, no, he has a hand here. He should at least. What did we have to do? We had to destroy cards, right? What happened to his hand? We destroyed a kick and Molecular Vibration, I thought. So what did I do? Did I just put it on top without thinking about it? What did I do with his hand? I'm not sure. I'll just have to draw a new hand of 4, because I know I destroyed 1 from the hand. I don't know what happened there. Sorry about that. Alright, one, I can destroy a card. What do we have? We've got vulnerability in my discard. Okay. Gone. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Can't do much about that. New card comes out. Plasmus. Birthday cake first. So that's 6 cards for Blue Beetle's next turn. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. We'll say goodbye to Plasmus. We're going to get Lasso of Lightning. Oh, we can't afford that. We only got 4 power left. We'll go ahead and get it. Water Bearer, sure. New power comes out. Blue Beetle, what do you have for me? We can put Detonator down. We're going to use Damian Wayne to discard these 2 ongoing cards, drawing 2 cards. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 power. And I can put an ongoing card into my hand. We're going to go ahead and get Teen Titans Go, because that's been a really effective thing for this deck. And we'll use the other 3 to get another kick. I think that's going to be it for Blue Beetle for now. He should be kind of maxed out on what he can do. Oh, he has a defense ability. I could have defended us, I think, earlier with Cheshire's attack, now I think about it. Oh well. New card comes out. Draw a card. Draw a card. 2 power and draw 2 cards. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8 power total is enough to say goodbye to Zookeeper. And we'll go ahead and gain a copy of Tamaran for ourselves. New card comes out for Blue Beetle's turn. Donna Troy, good defense card. Alright, Cadmus Labs is out. You know what, instead of that, let's actually use Miss Martian. This is the first card you play this turn. Set your hand aside and draw 5 cards. Put those on top after the end of a turn. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Really want to say goodbye to Cheshire, but Donna Troy is a really hard defense card to say no to. We'll get Lasso of Lightning also. 1, 2, 3, 4. What's our new hand here? Okay. And then Starfire's hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far, Blue Beetle's really taking off. Not so much on Starfire yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8's all we get. I'm going to leave Cybernetic Enhancements out because I think that's going to be better for Blue Beetle. And I don't want to get some attack cards like Geokinesis, so we're just going to pass for Starfire's turn there. New card comes out. Alright, we get a new ongoing card with Cadmus Labs. We get a new ongoing card with Detonator. We will use Damian Wayne to discard, everything except Titans together. So that's 3 cards to draw. Alright, so that's 2. 4, get those ongoing cards back. Alright, so Cadmus Labs is here. Biometric Exosuit. 5, 6, 7, and then there's Detonator. So since there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, we're going to discard Detonator to destroy a card. Oh, no, we're not. Never mind. 13 power we'll use to get rid of Sons of Trigon and buy Cybernetic Enhancements. I was going to destroy a starter, but I didn't have any starters in my discard pile, so it wasn't going to happen that turn. New card comes out. Alright, Omen. Okay, I can destroy a card. We're going to destroy this vulnerability. And that is 1, 2, 3 power on top of that. We'll go ahead and reveal 3 cards, I mean. Put one of each type into our hands. Punch gets discard the rest. Okay. So we are at 1, 2, 3. Tamaran's out as a new card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then Blue Beetle can draw a card. And we control 1, 2, 3, 4 card types. So I can destroy a card in my hand, but I don't have any in my hand. We'll let Blue Beetle destroy a card in his hand. So that's a 9 power. Right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. That's all we get. You may discard a top card of your deck if you do plus power equal to its VP. Sure, we'll do that. 10, 11. That is enough to beat Cheshire. So we're going to do that. Cheshire is defeated. And we'll move on to our next turn. We have to remember that we have a defense card ability built in to Blue Beetle here. We have no cards for either of them. There's a new personal crisis for Starfire, and it is Survivor's Guilt. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card in the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Well, we have Detonator out here so we can kind of time it, so we should be okay to end this one very soon. Let's see what we're doing with defense cards, though. Blackfire. Each player destroys a superpower they control and a superpower in their hands. For each who cannot gain a weakness. Well, there is no superpower that Starfire controls or in her hand, so she's safe. But Blue Beetle, on the other hand, is not. So you may discard 2 ongoing cards you control. If you do, that player avoids the attack. We're going to discard 2 ongoing cards to save ourselves from this attack. So that is fine. No bad news there. It is Blue Beetle's turn. We'll use Ravager, 1 power. I can destroy a card in my hand or discard pile. We're going to destroy a punch in my discard pile. Okay. Then we'll use Titans Together. Get us 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, triggering Omen to destroy another card. That's a second punch destroyed. And in doing so, 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. Survivor's Guilt is beat before we even got to the owner's turn. That's good news. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't even have to use a detonator, so that's good news. Alright, I don't want to buy Tim Drake for Blue Beetle. I think I want that one for Starfire so we can use her ability a few more times here. Really would like to use it. So, just gotta get rid of Blackfire now. There's no more crisis to worry about. So that's good. Slade Wilson hasn't been a problem in a while. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Let's use Tamaran's ability to discard this card. We'll get 0 power for that. That's okay. 2, 3, discard Tamaran to get to 4. And we'll destroy a punch in my discard pile. So, it was 1, 2, 3. Where'd the 4th one come from? I think it's just 3. Yeah, just 3. 4, 5, 6, and 7. We'll go ahead and get Tim Drake for that. That's going to be useful, I think. That'll be useful. Here we go. Okay. Cadmus Labs is back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, that's a lot. We're going to get T-Wing because we can afford it, even though we don't really need it. It's just for a crisis later on that we'll give it to. We'll get a copy of Colony Suit also. That might be useful. Considering we have Teen Titans Go, it can be useful to discard cards like that. Okay. Starfire, what do you have? Okay. Okay. We can use Silent Armor to draw a card. Ooh. 2, 4. Tempted. Now we'll have other ways of doing it. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll use the 8 power to say goodbye to inertia. New card comes out. I wanted to destroy the weakness in my hand there. That's what I wanted to do. It felt like a waste, though. Biometric Exosuit. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can destroy a card. We'll destroy this punch in my discard pile. 6. I can put an ongoing card from my discard pile into my hand. In fact, before we do that, pull that back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to discard Detonator to destroy a card. We'll destroy a punch in my hand here. 6, put an ongoing card from my discard pile into my hand, and we'll put it right back out. 7, 8, 9, 10 power. Not super thrilled with the options that are out there right now, so I'm just going to leave them. Energy absorption would be nice, but I think it'd be better for Starfire, honestly. Thought I'd be using her ability more often. When I chose her for the round, I thought that would be something that happens really quick. That people will be destroying their starters all the time. Not so much so far. We'll use Silent Armor to draw a card. We'll use Bunker to reveal 3 cards. Put one of each type into our hand. Those 2 indeed. Alright, 3 power. Blue Beetle can draw a card. 4. Put a hero from my discard pile into my hand, huh? We're going to put Static into my hand. 5, 6, discard Omen to destroy that weakness in my discard pile. 7, 8, and 9. We're going to get these 2. Energy Absorption and Miss Martian. Both of those things are going to help fix Starfire's deck, I think. Alright, we have to beat Blackfire. That's what I want to do. I think it's time. Alright, we have no defense card over here, though, so maybe not. We'll see. We're going to go ahead and discard Detonator to destroy a card. We'll destroy this punch in my hand. Oh, I can only destroy cards in my discard pile, not in my hand. Whoops. Never mind. Bring Detonator back. We're going to actually instead play Miss Martian to put my hand aside and draw 5 new cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so that's 1 power. 2, 3 that we will use to discard everything except for 1 ongoing card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cards drawn. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I didn't put a card out this turn. 8. I can put an ongoing card from my discard pile into my hand. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Okay, yeah, that's enough to be Blackfire, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And we'll also get a copy of Hawk and Dove for ourselves. And this can all go right back on top of the deck. Alright, so that's a new personal crisis for Blue Beetle, and that is Malfunction. Discard each equipment you control. You cannot play equipment. Contribute to equipment. All right, and then the new villain is Crisis Dr. Light. Each player reveals 4 cards off from the top of the main deck. Add each villain revealed this way to the lineup and destroy the other revealed cards. Ooh, I can't defend because I discarded all those ongoing cards. What was I thinking? Okay, so we'll start with Starfire. What do we got? We will destroy all these cards. No villains. We lost a Detonator and the Colony. Okay, and how about Blue Beetle? We get Shimmer out here. You know what? These 3 I wasn't really using, so we didn't lose too much, but we did lose basically 8 turns in the grand scheme of the game, so that's not ideal. Let's start with Speed Force 2 power, draw 2 cards. And then Bunker, reveal these 3 cards, put 1 of each type into our hand. I'm going to actually discard Silent Armor so I can give Silent Armor to this. So I can give Water Bear to that, I'm sorry. We can put Tamaran out here. Discard the top card to get power. Alright, that's 1 power there. So we're at 3 power total. 4, 5. We'll discard Tamaran to destroy a punch in my hand. 6, 7, 8, and 9. We'll use that to get rid of Shimmer. I forgot to put a card out for the turn. We'll get rid of Shimmer, and we'll also buy a Bumblebee for ourselves. New card comes out. And that is a new card getting destroyed because there is a personal crisis for Blue Beetle. I can't play equipment, so that's unfortunate. But we can play Teen Titans Go to get all the ongoing cards into my hand. There we are. Is that it? That's it. Okay. So that's 2 power. 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get Cadmium Slabs out here too. Here's Ravager, 7. We'll use that to destroy this punch in my hand. 8, 9. Can't play these 2 cards, but I also don't want to give them the Malfunction. There's better cards to give to it, so we'll say goodbye to Lady Vic and call it a day. Alright, hopefully they come up again soon, though. We got Cybernetic Enhancement, haven't been able to play it yet. It's a good card. We're going to give... You know, we're going to play Miss Martian, put this hand aside, and draw 5 new cards. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Oh well. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can destroy a card. We'll destroy a punch in my discard pile. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 power. 6, 7. We're going to discard this to get the 8 power and destroy another punch. 9, 10, and 11. We'll use that to get rid of Grant Wilson. Call it a day. One, two, three, four, 5. Alright, I think that deck's about to take off, honestly. We got rid of a lot of starters recently. New card gets destroyed. We lost another Birdarang. We're going to give Lasso of Lightning to Malfunction. That's 2 equipment destroyed. And Malfunction is defeated. It's another crisis down. Alright, we're going to play 1 to draw 5 new cards. So that's 1. We're going to discard all but 1 Unity card to draw 2 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 is not enough to get rid of Crisis Dr. Light, unfortunately. Oh, you know what? I'm supposed to get a weakness. I shuffled my deck while I had a personal crisis, so he gets a weakness. So with that 12, we'll just say goodbye to Lady Vic. It's just one shy, unfortunately. New card comes out. Yeah, we're gonna start with Miss Martian. Draw 5 new cards. So that's 1. Get Bumblebee out here. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 power. I think we're gonna pass on that Demonic Influence. And that's gonna be the turn, unfortunately. Okay. We will start with Teen Titans Go, getting all those ongoing cards back into my hand. There were a few we discarded earlier. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get Cadmus Labs out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 16 is enough to say goodbye to Crisis Dr. Light. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves a kick. All right. Let's see if we can survive this. Should be able to survive it. Just how bad is this going to hit us? All right, we have Donna Troy over here, so that's good news. What about this hand? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and no defense cards here, but we do have enough for Blue Beetle to use his ability. So a new ongoing card for him is Weakened Heart. Each time you buy or gain a non-villain card from the lineup, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. To beat, a player must buy or gain 2 or more non-villain cards during their turn. That should be pretty easy, even for Starfire to do. All right, and then it's Crisis Superboy Prime. Gain a card from... I'm sorry, no, that's not the right word. It's each player gets a personal crisis, then discards a card for each personal crisis they have. We're going to... we're going to use Donna Troy to defend Blue Beetle. You may reveal this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, draw a card, then discard this card unless you discard an ongoing card. We're going to draw a card, and we'll discard Titans together. And then we're going to discard both of these ongoing cards to defend Starfire. So no one's going to get hit by this. So that's good news. And then first thing we'll play over here is Birthday Cake. So Blue Beetle gets to draw another card. So that's 3, draw a card. 4, 5, draw 2 cards. We'll get Omen out here, so I can destroy a card. We'll destroy a punch in my discard pile. Reveal 3 cards. Go in my hand. We'll get Tamaran out here. We'll draw a card, then we can destroy a card in my hand. We're going to destroy this punch. So we're at 3, 4, 5 power still. I can put a hero into my hand and then gain an equipment in the lineup, but there's none there. 6, 7, 8, 9, draw a card. This is crazy. $10, $11, $12, $13 power. We're going to buy Arsenal, bringing me down to 12. And Dick Grayson bringing me down to 6, which clears out Weakened Heart, so that crisis is defeated. Another punch gets us to 7, but nothing we can really do with that. All right. I was hoping to be Crisis Superboy Prime that turn, but it just didn't add up that way. Looks like this turn might do it, though. We'll start with Biometric Exosuit. In doing so, we get 1 power and we can destroy a card, but I don't think there's anything we want to destroy, so we won't. We get Detonator out here. Ravager. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10's all we got. We'll go ahead and get Acrobatic Agility, but that's it. The overkill on that, but definitely wanted to do that. Definitely wanted to buy that and not Demonic Influence. I'm not going to get anything for Demonic Influence. So if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Crisis League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing the Crisis expansions for the DC Comics deck building game. We all play the same setup, make our own choices, obviously, along the way, and we compare our scores at the end of the game. We get scored on things like the size of the main deck, how many weaknesses are in your deck, stuff like that. There's a link below if you want to learn more about it, but I'm sure I'll talk more about it later on. New card comes out. Alright, so we're going to start with Miss Martian, putting these cards aside and drawing 5 new cards. So that's 5 power. I'm sorry, 1 power. 4 power, and Blue Beetle can draw a card. Draw a card. I can pay 2 less for supervillains this turn. That's good. Got 4 power, and I can do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll discard Tamaran to get to 9. And then I can destroy a card in my hand. But I won't. We'll get 10 with this punch and discard Bumblebee to get to 11. But with that 2 discount. Oh no. Oh no. We have Mammoth out there. Can't do what I was hoping to do. We'll get rid of Mammoth. Still have 6 power left over, unfortunately. I was hoping that turn would pull it off, but we did not. We didn't. Alright, new card comes out. And we'll start with no, we'll start with discarding. No, it can't do that. We'll just play it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Not much we can do there. We'll just move on to the next turn. I have a weakness floating around I was trying to destroy, but there wasn't a way to do it that turn. Alright, Starfire, what do you have? Alright, let's go ahead and reveal 3 cards, put 1 of each type into our hand. These 2. This gets discarded. Then I believe we're going to draw another card if I read my next card right. Alright, 2 power, draw 2 cards. Draw another card. Draw another card. 3, 4. Put this ongoing card out here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nothing from this. And then 10, 11, 12. That's it. That's going to be different equipment, not equipment. So 12 power is all we're going to get. We'll go ahead and get Solstice. That's all we can do over here. I'm very surprised we're not being able to use her ability more often, honestly. Probably because I keep discarding the equipment. We'll start with Teen Titans Go, getting all those ongoing cards back into my hand. Alright. And then let's get those things out there, right? That's 2, 3, and I can destroy a card that destroys that weakness. We'll get Cadmus Labs out here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11. I can destroy another card. No reason to, though. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and we'll discard 2 cards to draw 2 cards, I suppose. $19 and $20, $21, $22. That beats Crisis Superboy Prime really easily, leaving me with 9. We'll go ahead and get another Acrobatic Agility. All right, that's going to be a new personal crisis for Blue Beetle. I'm going to take a short break, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about the wait, people. So, we just beat the Crisis Superboy Prime with Crisis Blue Beetle, and we're going to go figure out what his new personal crisis is. It is depowered. Discard each superpower you control. You can't play superpowers. Contribute to superpowers. That's okay. We'll be able to deal with that, I think. I mean, there's a kick right there. We're going to be just fine. And then we're going to figure out what our new villain is. And it is Clock King. Let's see. Do we have any defenses over here? You may destroy each player destroys an equipment they control and an equipment in their hand. For each who cannot gain a weakness. Oh no. We can't destroy over here, so we will discard these two to defend Starfire. And then we'll use Magic Bracers to defend Blue Beetle. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. If you do, put an ongoing card from your discard pile into your hand. Okay. We'll put... What can we put in our hand? An ongoing card, huh? I don't see a lot of them. We'll take Cadmus Labs, I think. Alright, so we successfully avoided the attack. Let's try and get rid of Depowered as quick as we can, though. Let's start this turn by using Energy Absorption. Draw a card, and then I may destroy a card in my hand. We'll destroy this punch from my hand. We'll get Tamaran out here. Here's 3 power, and my foe can draw a card. 4, 5, and I pay 2 less for supervillains. It's not quite enough, obviously. We'll go ahead and buy Jaime Reyes. But that's going to be the end of that turn. We didn't have any superpowers to give to Depowered, unfortunately. So that was not in the cards for us. Alright. New card comes out. Another Jaime Reyes, okay. Oh, a card gets destroyed for Depowered. We lost Flight Wings. Here's Kick. I don't really want to give it Titans Together, so I'm going to avoid that. We're going to get Cadmus Labs out here. Here's 2 power for this. With that 2 power, I guess we'll get 5 from this. 6 here. We'll go ahead and buy Demonic Influence because it is a superpower I can give to Depowered if need be. Hopefully soon. Though we might be able to end it during Starfire's turn. That would be great. Yeah. In fact, here's a kick, and Depowered is beat. That's really not a problem. Perfect. Okay. This isn't a great hand. What can I do? Anything to draw a card? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is all we're getting. We're going to get Damian Wayne, but that's it. New card comes out. Wally West, good news. Alright, let's play Miss Martian and draw a whole new hand. So far, so good. I mean, the deck's a little lower, I think, than my last attempt. I think Blue Beetle is doing pretty well. Starfire has some catching up to do. Let's see what we can do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think we will use that 10. I think we'll just get rid of Clock King. I was going to get these 2 cards, but I decided to go with Clock King instead. Just so we can get the ball rolling, you know? Get the ball rolling, you know? A new crisis is out of control. Each time you draw 1 or more cards during your turn, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 3 or more cards must be drawn during a player's turn. We might be able to do that pretty quickly. Alright, our new villain is Crisis Troya. Each player gets a personal crisis, then destroys the top card of the main deck for each personal crisis they have. We're going to defend with Jaime Reyes. You put this card in front of you. If you do, play it during your next turn. All right, we are safe over here, and then over here, we don't have it. So each player gets a personal crisis. It's a new personal crisis on top of this one. Sudden loss. Discard each ongoing card you control. You cannot play ongoing cards. Contribute 2 ongoing cards. All right, and then we have to destroy a top card of the deck for each personal crisis you have. Ooh, there goes Cybernetic Enhancement and another Biometric Exosuits. Those are actually 2 pretty harsh losses. Well, a new card comes out for Starfire's turn. Another Energy Absorption. That's good. We're going to start with Miss Martian, and that allows us to draw 5 new cards. By drawing 5 cards, we beat out of control just like that. It really is that simple. So that's 1 power. We're going to discard this to get to 2 power. We'll discard... Oh, wait, no, wait. 3/4 with this. We will discard this card to trigger Tamaron, so that's 5 power. And then 6/7 and draw 2 cards. Trying to purposely get ongoing cards back into my hand to end sudden loss. Didn't quite get there, but 8 and draw another card. Draw another card. Draw another card. Go ahead and reveal the top 3 cards of our deck, which is only 2. We'll take Bumblebee, which we'll give to sudden loss. Um, 9, 10, 11, and they can draw a card over here. They have a defense card, so that's good. 12, 13, 14, 15. Do I have all the card types? I do. 16, 17 power total, and I can destroy a card via Starfire. I think we're good. Pay 2 less for supervillains. 18, 19, right? So I got 1 from this, 2 from that, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 power. Yeah, we got that. We pay 2 less for that, so this only costs us 9, right? No, it costs us 8, so it brings us down to 9. With the 9, we'll buy both of these cards here. All right, now Starfire's picking up her where she left off, pulling her own weight. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, picking up the pace. All right, so that is a new personal crisis coming out here for Starfire. Do we have a defense card? We do have a defense card here. We already know we have one here. New personal crisis for Starfire is Unrequited Love. Discard each hero you control. You can't play heroes. Contribute 2 heroes. Ooh, that could hurt, actually. Can't defend myself with that. All right, our new villain is Terra. Once during each of your turns, you may destroy... I'm sorry, that's her ability. Now her attack. Each player destroys 2 cards they control. For each, you cannot gain a weakness. We're just going to gain 2 weaknesses as Blue Beetle. And we'll take 1 weakness as Starfire. Okay, it's Blue Beetle's turn. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. I can't play what? Ongoing cards? Oh wait, this one could defend. Yeah, he can defend. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid an attack. Perfect. So I can't play ongoing cards. But we can play basically the rest of the hand. So that is 2, 4. This does nothing. And then 5, 6, 7. Can't really buy anything with that. I think we're just going to, you know what, we'll buy Jericho because he's a hero we can give to Unrequited Love. And that is it. All right, that's our hand there. New card comes out. New card getting destroyed. We're going to give up Solstice and Static. That's 2 controlled here. That's 2 heroes destroyed. And Unrequited Love is defeated. Let's go ahead and draw a card. You know what? Instead of... No, that's fine. All right, we're going to draw a card, and we may destroy one in our hand. We will not. 1, 2. Put a hero from my discard pile into my hand. There we go. And 3 power total. We're going to actually just buy another copy of Solstice since we lost our other one, right? Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. New card comes out. Coriander. Do we get an ongoing card? Yes. Here's Detonator. Oh, we have to destroy a card for having that in the first place. But here's Detonator to end sudden loss. 2 ongoing cards destroyed. Sudden loss is over. We can get all of those ongoing cards back into my hand. That's it. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This can come on out. 8, 9, 10. We will discard Biometric Exosuit to get to 11, 12 so we can beat Terra. Boom. Okay. So now we are really cooking here. Let's get ready for our new Personal Crisis for Blue Beetle. Again, we have 2 defense cards to choose from here. Our new Personal Crisis is Villainous Lineage. Each time you buy, gain, or defeat a villain, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. Players may contribute villains they buy, gain, or defeat to this crisis. Contribute 3 villains. Number one thing I always forget about this, or at least everyone I think does, is that supervillains do count for Villainous Lineage. So, you can just defeat 3 supervillains to get rid of it if you want. The Brain and Monsieur Mallah. Each player flips their superhero face down. We're going to defend against that with Jaime Reyes over here. And then over here, we're going to defend against it with Magic Bracers. You may discard this card from your hand to avoid attack. If you do, put an ongoing card from your discard pile into your hand. Yes, probably Biometric Exosuit. It's the only one, so I'd say that's it. All right, so no one's getting attacked. It is the turn of Starfire. New card comes out. Might be a while before we see villains, so we might end up just going for it. So that's 2 power here. We can draw a card. Draw a card. 3, 4, 5, and then this player draws a card, but since they have a Personal Crisis, they do gain a weakness via Slade Wilson. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total. Reveal the top 3 cards of our deck. Come on. Ooh, we'll take Wally West, discarding these 2. Draw a card. 6, 7, and I can destroy a card. Since we've already seen Unrequited Love, I'm not really interested in Arsenal anymore. So again, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and draw 2 cards. Okay. 10, 11. We're going to play 12, 13, discarding these 2 to draw 2 more cards. Put out Tamaran. 14, draw a card. We control 1, 2, 3 card types. 15, 16, we can discard this to destroy this weakness in my hand. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 power. That is enough to beat the Brain of Monsieur Mallah. I still have 11 left over. We're going to get Coriander. And we'll go ahead and get another copy of Energy Absorption. That should do it for us. That was a pretty good Starfire turn. Pretty good Starfire turn, I'd say. We are going to get a new Personal Crisis for, but we are well on our way to winning this easily. Very consistent power generation we've got. All right. That should be upside down. Okay. Our new personal crisis for Starfire is Inflated Ego. Discard each card of cost 1, 2, or 3 you control. You can't play cards of cost 1, 2, or 3. To beat, contribute 2 cards with cost 1, 2, or 3. Okay. All right, just looking at my options over here. Very well. Our new villain attacks, and it is Harvest. Each player destroys a hero they control and a hero in their hand. For each, you cannot gain a weakness. We will defend ourselves with acrobatic agility, and then discard these 2 to defend Starfire. So that attack doesn't really happen, so that's good news. New card comes out, and a card gets destroyed for the personal crisis. There's our other Wally West, unfortunately. All right. 1, 2, 3 power. 4, 5, discard these 2 to draw 2 new cards. We're going to give these 2 cards over to Inflated Ego. No. This card and Water Bear, actually. And that's going to be Inflated Ego. Six, 7, 8 power total. It's not very much, but we'll go ahead and get Birthday Cake for it. It's going to allow us to help Starfire the same way she's been helping Blue Beetle most of this game. Alright, let's see if we can get a villain out here. No villain. Let's play Miss Martian. Put these aside, draw 5 new cards. So that's 1, 4, and Blue Beetle can draw a card. 5, 6. Draw a card. I may destroy one in my hand. We're good. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. 12, 13. That's enough to beat Harvest. So since we beat Harvest, we still have 3 left over. I will buy a kick for that. You know what? Nah, I don't need it. We're not going to need it. We're just about at the end here. Oh, but since we beat Harvest, that's a second card to go towards that personal crisis. So that's good news. Alright, so we have no defense card in Starfire's hand. What about Blue Beetle's hand? We have 1 over here, 2 over here. We have Vigilant Guard, so that's perfect. Okay, so we get a new personal crisis for Starfire for beating Terra. So close. Okay, right here, our new personal crisis is Survivor's Guilt. Each time a weakness or starter you own is destroyed, add the top card of the main deck to the lineup. 2 cards owned by players must be destroyed during a turn. That's not so bad, especially in the late game. Early game, that can be really difficult. Late game, not really. Then our new villain is Crisis Trigon. Each player gets a personal crisis. Alright. Over here, Malfunction. You can't play equipment, you can contribute to equipment. And then Trigon costs 5 more to defeat for each personal crisis in play. So bam, depowered. Discard each superpower you control, but we don't control any right now. Alright, so we've got a lot of things going on here. First up is, that was Starfire's turn, is now Blue Beetle's turn. New card comes out and 2 cards are getting destroyed. Ooh, that was not a great couple cards to be destroyed. Let's go ahead. We're going to play Miss Martian. All right, can I play Miss Martian? I can. You know what? Let's not play Miss Martian. First off, we'll give 2 superpowers to Depowered. Demonic Summoning and Vigilant Guard, and Depowered is defeated. That's not so bad. But I haven't played any cards yet. So we'll give Magic Bracers to Malfunction. And then I'm going to play Miss Martian. That's 1 power. Put this aside and draw 5 new cards. So I'm just purposely doing that to get as many cards out as possible so we can end this crisis. Here is T-Wing. That's a second equipment there, and that ends malfunction. And then what can I do here? We'll play Teen Titans Go to get all of our ongoing cards back. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Get this out here. 15, 16. We've got 2 copies of this card, so that's 17, 20, 22. That's not enough to beat Crisis Trigon. I was hoping to get to there. We can at least get rid of Lady Vic, bringing us down to 18. And we'll go ahead. Anything out there that destroys cards? We'll go ahead and get Daughter of Gotham. Really, Daughter of Trigon, at least. It's something. Alright, since we have a personal crisis, that is a weakness gain as we shuffle our deck here. Not sure we can beat Survivor's Guilt. Oh, wait, you know what? We beat Lady Vic. So since we beat Lady Vic, that's the 3rd villain we needed to beat Villainous Lineage. And we actually don't gain that weakness due to it. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, I can live with that. Alright, new card comes out, and a new card gets destroyed because of Survivor's Guilt. Let's try this. We're going to start with... We'll put Tamaran out here. 2 power and draw 2 cards. 3 power, we'll draw another card. Draw another card. Reveal 3 cards. Alright, so we're at 1, 2, 3. We can draw a card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw another card. Um, 9, 10. We'll discard Tamaran to get to 11. And we'll destroy Dick Grayson here. We'll play Omen. We'll use that to destroy. We don't need Jaime Reyes anymore. That's 11. We can draw another card. That is 2 cards destroyed in 1 turn, so that's the end of Survivor's Guilt. So we're at 11 power. And we can draw a card. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Draw a card over here. Draw a card. We'll destroy Tim Drake. Draw a card. We're not going to get anything from Jaime Reyes. $20, $21, $22, $23, $24. I'm sorry, just 23, but that's all we need. We only needed 15. So yeah, that was an easy win right there. We just beat Crisis Trigon and ended our 2nd attempt. Again, not so bad. Crisis 4 never really is that difficult. I've had difficult ones, obviously. You've probably seen it before. If you haven't, I recommend checking out a season or 2 ago. I had an awful game of Crisis 4. That just beat me up one game after another. Or a 1 card after another, I should say. It was just the 1 game. But I really like how it works in multiplayer. I think it works best in multiplayer. Somehow, when there's different crises on the board and when there's everyone dealing with their own thing, but also being able to help each other with their own personal crisis, it's a lot more fun. The destruction mechanic isn't as tiresome because it only destroys on a turn where someone has a personal crisis. It doesn't just arbitrarily destroy every single turn until you get rid of that crisis. Slade Wilson doesn't have as bad an effect if he's left on the board as some of the other starting villains, but it still matters. I mean, it's extra weaknesses here and there, of course. So, again, if you're just joining us, this is for the Solo Crisis League. It's a semi-competitive way of playing the Crisis expansions for the DC Comics deck building game. This is Season 6, Round 4, so we've been doing this a while. You should check it out. There's a link below. If you enjoy the leagues, if you enjoy the videos, there's a few ways you can help support that. You can watch the games, you can play the games, you can watch the videos. Always appreciated. Another thing you can do is check out the Patreon. The Patreon gets you all sorts of rewards like mid-round results during rounds. It gets you special members-only rounds between seasons. It'll get you thank yous in the video, and it'll get you special members-only videos like trials of different game modes or different games and all sorts of things I'm trying to do to see what people are interested in and kind of explore new ideas for future seasons of the Solo Crisis League and Solo Champions League. So, we got a few thank yous for tonight. First off, we've got 10th Letter. Thank you, 10th Letter. Thank you for joining. They're a member of the Solo Champions League, and I hope you're enjoying yourself so far. We've got 9 Fingers. 9 Fingers is a member of the Solo Champions League as well. Hope you're enjoying Season 5, Round 2. And then we've got Fox Daddy. Thank you, Fox Daddy. Really appreciate it. Everyone who joins in, I really appreciate every one of you. And then we got Lemon. Lemon is a member of the Solo Champions League. In fact, they are the top spot holder in the Solo Champions League right now. So thank you for joining, Lemon. I hope you're enjoying yourself, and I hope you all are looking forward to Season 6 of the Solo Crisis League and Season 5 of the Solo Champions League progressing. I know I am. So thank you for watching. That's really all I have for tonight. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.